Hey guys, TheRamosOnline here, and I didn't want us to do this video over anything Pokemon related on screen, so there's a Cleffa, okay? Let's go. So this is a quick update video to let you guys know what's happening with my channel, because I have sort of been slacking, and there's reasons for that, and I apologize to anyone who came from Virtus's channel to my channel expecting me to be as consistent as Virtus is. Virtus does it as his full-time job. I still don't make enough money from it for it to be my job, and I don't have enough time to put into something that isn't getting me a profit, if that makes any sense. That is unfortunately the way the adult world works. It is unfortunate, but hey, that's what happens. If for whatever reason I somehow get a boom in subscribers and my Twitch stuff just skyrocketed, I would be able to do this full time, and I would not have to, you know, do other things. Anyway. So, the main thing is, or the main question everyone asks is, what's happened to my Rarity Battle series? Have I quit? Have I given up? The answer to that is no. I just have a lot of Pokemon I had to breed. Just a lot of them. I thought I could go into it bringing things like PU teams and underused Pokemon, and that isn't the case, because everyone's obviously going to be as try-hardy as possible, because it is rated battle spot, and I wasn't in that mentality. I was in the mentality, honestly, I am the one to blame for having this mentality, that by going to rated, I would face teams that weren't as legendary reliant. Clearly that was wrong, because everyone there is as try-hard as possible because it is rated. If I didn't want all these try-hard teams, I'd do free battles, basically, and that is entertaining, I guess, for you guys, because then I face people who aren't competitive. Anyway, so I've been having to breed a lot of Pokemon, to basically get to the point where I'm able to bring a sort of a mixed tier bag of Pokemon. So I have some that can stand up to the overpowered ones, and a few that can stand up to weaker Pokemon, but just kind of die in the presence of the genies. Am I making sense? I don't know if I am. I'm just blabbering with no script. So I've been having to breed a lot of Pokemon. You can actually see Cleffa right there. I've been breeding that for a possible Eviolite Clefairy, or Eviolite Cleffa if I'm feeling ballsy, but then that is going really deep in the depths of PU, NFE, Little Cup. So I spent so long doing all this breeding, and a lot of people have been saying, why don't you just gen to get it over and done with? I'm against genning full teams. A lot of people don't tend to understand what my stance is on this, so I'll talk about it in a minute, but I want to get out the whole what's going on my channel rated battle series wise right now. So basically, I've been doing a lot of breeding, and we are now mere weeks away from the release of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I'm actually going to wait for those two games to be released before I go ahead and start redo my whole rated battle sports series. I want to get two series out, a single series and a double series, because there's people who like both, and there aren't enough people who do doubles. There's Ryan, there's Cybertron, but Cybertron has not been as consistent recently because he has got that wholly amazing job, and I think that's about it. And Ryan isn't actually that big. Links to both those channels in the description below. Check them out, and if you enjoy what you see, subscribe to them, give them a bit of support. Ryan especially, he's an amazing battler, and he doesn't get anywhere near as much support as he should. Shoutouts out of the way. So basically, yeah, I spent so long breeding everything, it's got to the point now where there's no point in doing an X and Y. I will just wait for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now onto the whole my stance on cheating and genning. I am against genning entire teams. So if you are like, well, I want to enter this contest, but I want to breed, I'm going to gen 6 Pokemon, I am against that. If you're like, I live in the middle of nowhere and Meloetta has never been released where I live, then I'm okay with it. That is my stance. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, I am okay with genning for specific things you did not have access to. I'm not okay with genning for shiny, legendary, 6 IV full teams for competitive use. I just want to get out of the way, because some people have seen my comments or seen that I have genned a Pokemon and be like, well, Ramos, I thought it was completely against. No, it might have come across that way, but I'm not completely against it. My Latias, I believe, is genned, because I did try to RNG a Latias in White 2, and because of the way the IVs work in that gen, it is nearly impossible to get usable IVs. You gotta be really lucky. and after about 2 weeks of soft resetting, I gave up and genned it. Sue me. My Meloetta is genned. My, I think that's it. I did also gen a Pikachu to test how the thing would work with illegal movesets, and it let the Pikachu through, and I've used it online. And a lot of you guys didn't like that. And if you haven't seen it, I will leave a link in the description below to that video. Maybe somewhere on screen there'll be an annotation link to it as well. But basically, I made a Pikachu that had Lightning Rod, Extreme Speed, and Volt Tackle. All three of these are illegal to have together. You can't have a Lightning Rod Extreme Speed Pikachu. You cannot have a Volt Tackle Extreme Speed Pikachu. So yeah, and you cannot have a Volt Tackle and Extreme Speed Pikachu. All three of them are illegal together, and it got through the bank and was usable online. And patch 1.3 didn't fix that. I did some testing. Patch 1.3 did not fix that, so illegal movesets are still possible, which is kind of disgusting. But I'm the one who genned it, so I am apparently as disgusting. Yeah. Also, another issue is my microphone. I'm not sure if you guys have heard it throughout this video, but there might be a low kind of noise. If you've been hearing that, that's because the microphone is basically on its last leg. This was already a steal. This is probably karma getting me back, but this was meant to be £190. The store I bought it for accidentally forgot to put the extra 0 on, so I got it for 19. A year later, it's now finally deciding to start dying on me. Probably because I have no idea how to take care of a microphone, and I've been throwing it around because I didn't really understand the worth, because I didn't find out it was such an expensive microphone until someone said to me, "How did you get it for £19? That is an extremely good quality microphone." And I googled it, and it was like 190, so that's dying. So it's hard to make videos with that. I can try, but now I gotta have loud background music to try and get rid of the so I talk quietly, you guys won't hear me. I think that is about it. I'm gonna try and get some more guide videos out. I'm trying to find a format that I enjoy making and you guys enjoy watching. I also want to get into some other video games, like Five Nights at Freddy's, which I absolutely hate. It's scary, please no more. Persona Q is coming out on the same day as Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I want to stream at least some of that. If you guys aren't aware, I do stream on Twitch, and I also have a Twitter. Links to those in the description below as well. Make sure you follow me on both, because that is my way of interacting with you guys easily, without having to go to YouTube, because a lot of it happens on my phone, and yeah. I think that's about it for this update video. It's running on about 7 minutes long, almost 8, so I'm going to head and leave. If you like what you see, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys when I decide to make another video. Expect a rated series to come out after Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire out, but I might do some test videos like free battle videos before then. Maybe. Don't look out for that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.